So hello everyone, my name is Vivid, and welcome to Coded Vibe channel. And believe me when I say this, I have interesting guests today, and we're going to be talking about one of the most crucial topic and one of the most trending topic that has been online for a while. And I think this topic has been something that a whole lot of people have been talking about, and it has caused a whole lot of havoc on the internet. Everybody has been talking about it. Everybody has been, saying everything they think is right and everything that they think is wrong. And even most of our celebrities has come out and talk about this topic. And I know you must be wondering what I'm talking about. We are talking about sexual assault. And we are also talking about accusation of sexual assault. And I have interesting guests today who is going to be talking to us about one of this topic and who is going to be giving me their opinion, their honest opinion in this topic. So one of the guests I have today is someone who I respect so much, and is someone who has been on the internet and who we always be on the internet, and no other person than Coded. Coded, can you please say hi to the camera and give the camera?
Hello.
And we have another interesting guest today. He's one of the cutest in our midst. Um, he's a very interesting guest, and he's someone who has passion for the internet. So David, can you please say hi?
Hello, everybody.
Yeah. So first of all, I think every single one of us here has been on the internet.
Yes.
Every single one of us has known what is happening for the past few days on the internet, and most of us are happy about it. Most of us are not happy about it. And for me personally, when I saw one of the trending videos on the internet about this girl called Mirabe, and she was trending, I felt so emotional for her because I think sexual assault is one of the things that should be dealt with in this country, and sexual assault actually calls for lack of security, which is insecurity, right? And I think every single one of us saw that video, and every single one of us felt sad. Every single one of us felt emotional. And by the way, you guys watching this video, we are not here to talk about. We are not here to make points saying that sexual assault should not be a punishment or stuff like that. We are here to just give our honest opinion when it comes to in the matter of sexual assault and in the matter of the accusation. What do you think about the Mirabe case?
Actually, aside the Mirabel case,
Yeah, yeah,
I'm not, I'm not saying sexual assault is not bad. It's actually bad,
yeah,
but in some cases, I think some of these girls are the reason for these things. Some of these girls are the reason why these things are happening to them. Just for example, just imagine you now as a girl,
yeah,
as a guy,
yeah,
spending for a girl
yeah,
because you actually like this girl.
yeah,
You're giving the girl money,
yeah,
buying her gifts,
yeah,
and you guys are on talking stage.
yeah,
And on the long run, the girl will not like, I'm not interested.
yeah,
You already know you're not going to date this person.
yeah,
Then why are you taking from this person?
yeah.
Yes, you did not force the person to give to you. But if you know this thing is not going to work out, there's no point
Cody, let me get you clear with what you're saying.
taking.
All right, let me get you clear with what
Okay.
you're saying. You're saying you're actually making a statement saying that sexual assault is not assault if the guy has been spending on the girl. Is it what you're saying?
No,
So
that's not what I'm
what are you
saying.
saying? What are you
That's
saying?
not, what I'm trying to say.
I want to get the point clear.
I'm trying to say that
Yes, sir.
some of these things happen because of the guys are already in pains.
Yeah,
Okay, let me use myself for example.
yeah, yeah,
When I was in secondary school, in my SS1, there was a girl I was liking. I so much liked the girl.
yeah,
And then in secondary school, when I'm going to school, my parents will give me money for transportation and to feed. And when I go to school, I'll go to canteen, I'll buy things for the girl just to make her happy, to make her see me like as someone that likes her. You understand?
yes, sir.
So on the long run, one day, I just my guys came to me in school. I was like, this girl they talk say you just they spend, she don't chop your money, but you never see her pants. I never ever see her pants.
Yeah,
I felt embarrassed
yeah,
because I'm not doing those things because I'm a fool. I'm doing it out of love,
Love, yeah.
out of the fact that I love this person.
Yeah.
Now, she now is thinking I'm a fool.
Yeah.
She went and be discussing with her friends that I'm spending on
So
her.
this thing you're just talking about right now.
Yeah.
Sorry to cut you off, but let me say this. The average Nigerian lady. Sorry to the ladies out there. I'm not trying to insult anybody, but the average Nigerian lady. Emphasis on the average Nigerian lady sees any guy once you start spending on the average Nigerian lady without getting something in return, they automatically sees you as a fool. Who agrees with this opinion?
That is it.
Who
And
agree with
it's
this too?
painful.
Yeah, who agrees? I think that is one of the stuff about Nigerian ladies. Once you are spending on them, and you're not getting something in return, or you're not asking for something in return, or you just maybe one certain time I had this girl who is my friend, and I didn't want to date her and other stuff like that. So maybe sometimes she just call me and be like, Vivid, I'm kind of in a problem. I need so amount of money. When I do have, I help her with that kind of money. You get me? So, but one time she started seeing it as a way of extortion. You get me? She started seeing me as one because this fool because I don't like ask her something in return. I don't like say can you come over all those kind of shit. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Entitled. Yeah, she began to become entitled to those kind of stuff. So I have to like cut her off. You get me? So continue with what you're saying, Mr. Coden.
So I felt embarrassed
Yeah,
because my friends had to come and meet me. And their guys, they were like, see wetin this girl dey talk, say you dey spend on her,
yeah,
and you never see her pants, and you no go even see her pants. So me, being the person I am,
yeah,
I just waited for the school closure of the day, and I went to meet her on
yeah,
the road, and I was like, why you go talk this kind thing? Everything wey I dey do for this thing, for you, I dey do am out of love.
yeah.
Now you dey go tell your friends say I dey spend on you. She want to deny it. She was trying to say, who talk? I'm sorry to say, I slapped her. Oh.
Yeah.
And that's my first time of talking. I slapped her. I didn't rape her, but I did something that I beat her that she ran from school to their house. From school to their house. And on the long run, we still dated.
Wow,
Yes,
wow.
we dated. So I'm just like, if you don't want, what I'm trying to say is that if you don't want a guy,
Yeah,
you know that in fact, as a girl, I believe when they see a guy that is going to
they're going to
that they
date.
like
Yeah,
that they are going to love,
yeah,
they already know.
yeah,
So if you don't want this guy, I see no point of you trying to extort money from this person. You meet a girl today,
yeah,
she knows the relationship is not going to work out.
yeah.
The next day, she's asking you for money
Money.
to make hair,
Yeah.
money to sort out one or two problems. And you already know you are in a relationship and you're not going
That's
to
one of
date
the
this
problems
person.
of Nigerian girls.
It's bad.
Yeah, it's very, very
It's
bad.
bad.
It's very, very
Now,
bad.
what do you expect from this guy? This guy now will take any little opportunity he gets. Maybe he invites you to come to his house for one or two reasons. And any little opportunity he gets, he wants to make use of it. Because he have already spent on you and he sees it as an opportunity that if you don't do that thing, you're not coming back to him again.
Yeah,
I know I'm not saying sexual assault is good,
yeah,
but I'm trying to say the girls should also respect themselves. You know what you want. You are in a relationship, you are taking money from another person.
yeah,
You are not in a relationship, you know that you're not going to date this person. There's still no point taking money from this person because whatever a guy is doing for a girl,
yeah.
is either he's doing it out of love or he's doing it just
Out of
to
something
have,
he will get.
yes, just to get something from that person.
Yeah,
So if the pain of you doing it out of love and on the long run you see that this person is seeing you like a fool, it's very, very painful.
yeah.
So at that point, you just have to do anything to hurt that person as well. But at the same time, I'm not encouraging sexual assault.
Yes, yeah.
But
I
I'm
get your
trying
point.
to advise the girls.
Yeah.
They should also behave well.
So I have a question, and I think this question is for you guests and also for every single person now watching this video right now. And the question is, how can we support real victims and still protect innocent people? Now let me explain. What I mean by how can we support real victims and protect innocent people? No, like last year, an accusation came on the internet saying that a man raped his daughter, and after every single thing, and they discovered that it was not true. And right now, this Mirabe case, Mirabe probably did not mention anybody. She said someone raped her, and that is the sexual assault. So my question is, how can we no now see, one of the things that this issues is bringing out is when someone who was sexually assaulted comes online to come and tell us that he or she was sexually assaulted, we're not going to believe that kind of person. So my question is, how can we support real victims and still protect innocent people? How can we support those who were sexually assaulted and still protect those who is being accused of sexual assault?
The thing,
how
okay.
how you can support
Yeah,
real victims
yeah,
and still protect innocent
and still protect innocent people. How can we support those who were sexually assaulted and still protect those who are being accused innocently?
people. I
I
feel
feel
like
like, firstly, you get when you come up with as when someone comes up as a victim, you get on this grave matter and stuff. You understand? And when there is an accuser, you get because in this Mirabel's case, she said someone, so there was nobody in particular. Assuming she said or she posted somebody, you understand, like probably a suspect or somebody she actually had issues with, that me, you understand. I don't think this the way this
Do
thing
you know what I'm
ended.
thinking? Do you know what I'm thinking? In this Mirabe case, the only issue why we didn't find a suspect was because after 3 days of the case, it was we all knew it was a lie. Like the opinion came out that it was a lie.
No, you know what the
If
opinion,
if the case lasted for that was a whole lot of people that was already digging into the case.
that is how it's supposed to be. Even
when
They
when
were going
a
to find a suspect, and they were
no,
they were going to find a suspect.
yes, even when
even when it's a real case, you understand. If when it's a real case, you understand, the best thing to do at that moment is to still make further investigations. You understand? Because coming out to call someone out like I I raped you, you understand? Me that did this thing to you. I know what I did is very bad, and I know the circumstance of what I did. I don't. And you don't expect me, you understand, to be. You don't expect me to be guilty and still remain where I am. You understand? So for you to call out somebody and you still go to that person's house and pick that person. You understand? When that person actually knows that, I don't think it's very then it's possible. So when somebody is called out, like when somebody is called out as far, this boy raped me, and people go out for findings, and maybe the boy, first of all, the boy will be detained. You understand? Once it's a girl, because it's always them that is falling victim. So once it's a girl and that is involved, and the boy firstly will be detained, then for further investigations of how it happened, depending on the story. You know how this is now is depending on it all depends. The Mirabel's case was why it didn't last was because of the investigations and people that came into this thing and started breaking down. You understand? Because when everybody were picking on the emotions attached to the video, you understand how she was feeling, then hearing that this person is an orphan, hearing that she was also in her apartment. You understand? So it was like even a rapist watching that video will be like, oh my, this other rapist is very, very evil. You understand that kind of thing? You know that kind of thing? Because this person should not come out like maybe she had issues or they invited her.
They didn't even see the text.
Yes. So it was like this person is totally
Evil, yeah.
so everybody, the world was waiting for, let them just dig out this beast. Let's just devour. You understand? So that was why everybody was thrown to that emotional until this breakdown of the thing. This is still coming out. You understand? Now people start talking about how she started adding this thing. Someone that was great started added to her TikTok account on they should bring advert for you. You that just you understand. And when she came back again to come to say she drank sniper, and the next day they have I told myself that sniper has lost credibility, oh, because the sniper I know before, once you drink 30 minutes, you don't fat. You understand? But for someone to drink sniper comfortably and they still rush you to hospital, and the hospital that that person was admitted was not like, it was not looking like a hospital that has much facility to attend to emergency case. You understand? If you look at the environment of that, you understand, you know that this, so if that this thing was so emergency, like sniper case, you understand, which has to do with intestine and sensitive part of the body, you understand? I feel like it was not just going to. So you get the point now. Yeah, so this the sniper stuff and every other thing made everything, and there was no accuser to start with. You understand? So the firm, because even before this Mirabel case, I already seen,
Like
like,
Me,
other
I want
cases.
to ask a question. Sorry,
okay.
is there difference between rape
Yeah.
and being forced?
That's rape is being forced now.
Situation
When
where
you're raping somebody,
situation where you invite a girl,
Yeah.
not like she's a virgin, not like she's of age, she's
Yeah.
an adult.
Mm.
You invite a girl to your house, and this girl have been giving you green light. Like you guys have been talking, she have been giving you a green light.
Yeah.
Like she likes you, and you invite her to your house.
Yeah.
She came to your house looking all hot. You understand what I'm trying to say? Looking all hot,
Yeah.
and you guys were vibing. You attended to her, gave her food, gave her water. You guys were vibing very well, and you started touching her,
Yeah.
and she was like, "I don't want it today. I'm not interested. I don't want it today."
Yeah.
And at some point, you started kissing her,
Yeah.
and she was kissing you to giving you the vibe,
Mm.
but she really don't want to have sex with you. But the process of kissing you, giving you the vibe, but she's trying to say stop, stop,
Yeah.
stop,
Yeah.
stop. You stop, stop. You don't remove her knicker. Stop, 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 stop. You don't remove
Yeah.
her pants.
Yeah.
And she's trying to say stop, stop too. She's dragging with you. Stop, 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 stop. You don't choke. Now you don't sex her. And after everything, she will now say you rape her. Is that rape?
that's
Some of these things happen like this way.
You see,
But I feel like the ladies are just because of the cases of rape have been is much. So the public, when they say they rape this, when somebody just come out and they said, when somebody come out and say they rape me,
Yeah.
everybody will now say who do this kind of who, everybody.
I'm going to say this with the question you asked. What you actually said is rape. But any girl who does not want to be raped should not come to a man's house.
any girl doesn't want to be
Yeah, it's rape. What you said is rape. If she said she does not want to have sex with you, I think as a man you should just quit.
See, let me tell you, this thing about, I don't actually believe one person, one man can rape a girl, like, without
no weapon.
without weapon. There's nothing. You're not threatening her life. You can never get access to a girl. If for any reason this kind of scenario happens, and I'm not interested, your trouser is going out, you're not dumb. You understand? You actually want it, not maybe probably. Yes, there's more. You want to more. Maybe you want this boy to spend more. Like, just want it. Maybe when
Spend a lot.
Yeah.
You understand? Not anytime soon. Maybe, or maybe you feel like some girls feel like once a boy is spending so much money on them and suddenly they give you sex, they feel like that's more that thing will stop. You understand? That privilege because they feel like because they know that it's not like they feel they know that boys invest more on what they're not tested. You understand?
No.
When you have not had access to girl, you see yourself giving this person attention. You understand? You're not just busy for this person. Yeah, all of a sudden after everything, you just see yourself start getting busy. Person will start calling you at the wrong time, which is the normal time you normally talk,
Yeah,
but
so
everything will start becoming like the wrong, everything will start happening to you, you understand?
Yeah.
So that is just how it is. So this thing he said is not a rape. It's not any close to raping somebody. When you're raped, it's either you're threatened or you're brutally beaten. There must be a proof. You cannot be raped, your clothes is not torn, you're not beaten, then you're not threatened. It's not possible. These three things must be involved.
Yeah.
You understand? That guy did not just come and see that girl and start raping her. He pushed her. So she was unconscious. You understand? So all those things, now why that's why she had to go for medical checkup. You understand? Then she said they caught her. So there must be something. There must be something attacked. You cannot be saying you escaped accident and you don't have any wound, your clothes is not torn, you understand? You're not panic, nothing, there's no heart attack, no tension on you. You just saw yourself, you just jam from okada and or you just survive. It's not happen. There must be a proof of something.
Yeah.
If she was actually raped in your house for coming to your house, is it that you drugged her? If she accuse you for rape, is it that you drugged her? You understand? You give her something you know that will affect you, will make her unconscious, or you beat her, you understand?
Or you show her weapon.
Or you threaten her life, you understand? Some boys will maybe you get your bait, when you're free with them,
Mm.
you get your need and threaten if you don't give them sex, then they will post you. There must something must be involved, something must be created for that thing. You cannot just come out and accuse somebody for like just come out and you were raped and you're looking all beautiful with all your lip combo and it doesn't happen, you understand?
All right.
So I feel like what he said has nothing to do with it's just a mutual agreement.
All right.
You understand?
Yeah. So one other question I wanted to ask and I wanted to make clear is should social media decide who is guilty in terms of any accusation of any type, even if it's not rape? Should social media discuss who is guilty?
Social media is a public space now. Everybody have their own opinions. Everybody would you know one thing about we Nigerians,
Yeah.
we use everything as content. You
Yeah.
understand? Some of these things does not really concern us because, but some people just want to use it as a content
Yeah.
to get more views and followers for their own benefits, not
Yeah.
because it really matters to them. So the social media cannot conclude who is guilty or who is not guilty.
Yeah.
When you just know that people must talk about, people must contribute to their, people must bring out their own opinion, people must say something. Then it's the judiciary, the law, the police now that will make their investigation and know if this person is guilty or not.
So what do you think? What do you have to say about that, David?
Yeah, I would say social media has done more good than harm. You get in situation like this generally, you understand, both positive and negative because we're in a world where we're in a country whereby you can't call for help. Like you can't call directly, you can't call the people that needs to assist you, you understand? So most of the things that happens now, it spreads more and faster on social media, and yeah, and it reaches out to the people that actually needs to get to hear it faster than you making your own. Because now if you don't in this our country without your little connections you can't, you understand? So but social media helps, you understand? It's and it enlightens others to know that for this kind of thing, that this kind of thing hasn't happened to you doesn't mean it's not happening somewhere. Yeah, so I think social media, they have actually the right to investigate, and it helps in the investigation, you understand, whether right or whether the right thing or the wrong thing. Social media has a lot. Yes, they help in because they are human beings. Yes, yes, it's yes, because before you can see something like this happening, and a girl will stay in some maybe probably her uncle's house for like 9 years, 10 years, and be getting sexually abused and nobody to tell. But it's very easy for just anybody to just come set camera and say something and cry out and post it, and it goes viral, and people are coming down to your state to come and help you.
With what you said now, that brings me to my next question. And my next question is should people face punishment for false accusation?
Definitely. Definitely. It's even better it happens that they are taking law legally if you're being caught. Because if if you leave social media into this thing, you understand, it's more like jungle justice for me. You understand? Because if somebody is being accused and with every evidence you're responsible for this kind of act.
And
Yeah, no, I don't think he got my question correct.
He
I
said,
said,
should
people
there be
face
punishment?
punishment?
Yes, they should. That's what I'm telling you. Yes, that's what I'm telling you. Like, so it's a big offense for me. I'm telling you, if you leave me to make judgment for someone that you understand, that I'm saying it's better if you're by law that they even treat you lawfully. You understand? Making maybe giving you 7 years, 10 years, 19. Because if you're left with maybe probably the siblings of the person involved, they might just want to do jungle justice, and that's their own judgment.
Mirabel should face punishment for that claim she made on social media. Is that what you're saying?
Mirabel did not accuse anybody. Mirabel case was different.
Mirabel case is different.
See, she did not accuse anybody.
Yes, there's no accuser. No. Yes, she can be sued. You understand? But at the same time, she can still be fought for because in her statements, she made mention of her having insomnia. You get, and which affects her mentally. So it's just like you now having issues with a mad person, and you're taking the mad person to court. This person will not, because this person is not, you're not in, this person is normally, you understand.
Let me say something. Mirabel, a whole lot of female activists are coming out to say that Mirabel should not face any punishment because she was depressed and she was going through a whole lot of things. And now let me say something. Mirabel came out and said she was accused. Mirabel came out and said she was raped. And after some findings, we all discovered that it was like she made false claims. And people are not saying that it's because she was depressed, she was going through a lot, she had to take drugs and other stuff, that was why she did that. My question is, if someone raped, if it was the man that comes out, maybe a man raped a lady and comes out and said the reason why he did it was because he was going through depression, he was going through a whole lot of things. So does that mean that the man is not going to face punishment? Because they are trying to say, the internet is trying to say that they should leave Mirabel because she was going through depression. So if a rapist comes out and said, I was also going through depression, that was why I did it, should they leave the rapist?
See, you're not getting.
Why would they leave the rapist? You cannot rape somebody because you are being depressed.
So why would
you
she
being
accuse?
depressed? Are you?
Why
I want
would
to
she
ask a
claim?
question.
Why would she
Are
claim?
you being depressed? Are you being depressed with your dick?
So why would she claim? Why would she make such claim? Why would she make such claim because she was depressed?
No,
that is not what
She was not.
She did not make the claim because she was depressed.
that is what the internet is saying. That's what every single person is saying.
She was depressed. No.
Yeah.
Now what they're trying to let you know is my internet. You understand? This some of the judgment on the internet are sentimental. You understand? Women are taking sides for women, which is normal. It's not proper, but it's normal. You understand? It's normal for women to take women's side, and that is why you're seeing comment like, because she was depressed.
So you are saying that she should not face any punishment?
No, what I'm trying to break it down for you. I feel like what they are trying to tell you, something led to something. The depression led to the drug.
So that was why
yes, which led to the.
So that means she should not face any punishment for that.
Yes, she shouldn't. She should not. Yes, because she's not medically okay.
They should take her to rehab and
She's not medically okay.
take care of her first before taking
The
punishment.
drug did not lead her to depression. The depression led her to drug, which led her to make that video. Even without her, it's possible like she doesn't know what she said. It's more like having that insomnia, like she said.
If a madman rapes a woman, they are going to punish the madman.
If a madman rape a woman,
I've never heard the situation where a madman
I'm not giving you an instance because you guys are saying that we should leave Mirabel because she was going through a whole lot of things, and you guys are mentioning the things she was going through. So what I'm saying that if a madman rapes a woman because he's mad and he's mentally unstable and he rapes a woman, so they should leave the madman.
There's no judgment for someone that's
no judgment for the madman.
That person is just a victim.
I'm still telling you that Mirabel case is different from what you are saying.
And Mirabel case,
there's no accuser.
Yeah.
There's no
If
accuser.
somebody was probably,
Men
well, let
was
me tell you, if
generally
somebody was
accused.
probably accused,
Men was generally accused.
yes, so this thing is everybody was generally traumatized over
Men
this
was
thing.
generally accused.
You
Now, see,
understand?
every single person was talking about men. They were generalizing it.
It's,
Men.
it's just exactly what it's just like what Gege normally say that
Yeah.
make some people to generalize on female are like this. You understand? This is a social space which everybody has. You have all your only and you have all your right to say whatever you want to say. You understand?
What do you have to say concerning the rape case? Or how do you what do you think is the best solution in solving sexual assault and also solving men being accused wrongly?
See, I feel like the best way to reduce the best way to reduce this sexual assault is it will come from the both genders.
Yeah.
One, the men should reduce taking of hard substance, drugs, smoke. Sometimes when you take drugs or smoke and you don't have a girlfriend, you just your sometimes those things makes your body system to change.
Yeah.
You want to do something stupid, you want to do something crazy.
Yeah.
You understand? And if you just maybe you have a neighbor who is close to you and you feel like this neighbor now can just help you, just invite your neighbor, abeg come help me do this thing. As the neighbor come, before you know, you don't rape am. You understand? So I feel like they should reduce taking of hard substance, smoke, and the women too should reduce their seduction, the way they dress, the way they dress to visit men and all that.
Yeah.
If you don't like a man and you know that you're not going to do anything with him, there's no point of you going to this person's house. A man will invite you to his house. Even on a date, if you know you are not going to do anything with a man, you don't even have to go on a date with this person. Because I believe as a woman, when you see a man, you already know who you want. You already know if you really want this man. If you are in a relationship, you are not supposed to go on a date with someone else. Then if you are single and you want to know this person, you on your own have already concluded that, okay, let me see, I like this person by the physical appearance of this person. But let me go on this date to know this person well and know if this thing is going to work. Now, you've gone on a date with this person, talk, get to know each other. The next thing you are building the person. Meanwhile, you know you're not going to date this person.
Yeah.
So the person will be playing along, trying to make you happy, give you things to make you happy. And when you come to his house and you don't want him to touch you, he will want to do anything just to get down with you because he has spent a lot. He has put effort, time, money in trying to make you be his girlfriend.
Yeah.
And on the long run, you are telling him, no. Not everybody, not all men can withstand. Some men want to get their way in.
Yeah.
Some will just let go. So that's just my own advice.
All right. I'm David. What do you have to say?
I don't know. Actually know. I just feel like all these things are individual differences.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't think it has anything related to do with drugs and I feel like it's mostly joblessness first of all.
Yeah.
You understand? Because you cannot wake up in the morning as a man and you're going to work to do something and you're looking for money in your shop. You
So
understand?
joblessness now will not push you to rape a woman. Now you
what
are
I'm telling
jobless.
you. I feel
Are you not
like-
supposed to be thinking of how to make yourself, grow yourself,
It's when
help your
it's
financial
when
life?
it's- no.
So what you are thinking is how to invite the one to your house and you rape her.
Yes, that's because you have the time. You understand? When you're jobless, you're open to anything.
Okay, just like that thing you showed me on your phone now,
Okay.
where two girls were raped.
Okay.
Two girls were raped. The guy showed them knife.
Yes.
They were coming for a job,
Yes.
and on the process, the guy had this guy already. The guy already put it in his mind that he wants to go down with this people.
Yes.
They were victims. See, and we're talking about ways to avoid this thing. It doesn't mean that your every this thing is, and that's why I started with it's individual differences. You understand? As you are, whether you're jobless or you're not jobless, you know what you can do. You understand? So you don't even need you don't need any and you don't need anybody to tell you that this thing you cannot do it, and you cannot participate in such art. You understand? So anybody doing it, just like any somebody stealing, you understand? Ways of avoiding stealing doesn't make a thief not to come and steal. You understand? Ways of avoiding rape doesn't make all rapists change. You understand? But I just feel like I feel like even that guy that did that thing, if he has actually maybe we're working in Asorok, he's not going to have time to start thinking of chatting somebody on TikTok to come and, you understand? If he has something that person is jobless, that person that did that thing, and since he came out, has anybody come out, maybe his company, his staff, his workers, where he's working, to come and justify for him, like maybe this is not this kind of person, you understand? His family cannot even come and speak up for him. This person is jobless. Joblessness is one, because when you're jobless, you're open to conversation, you're open to temptation. That's why we have this statement: a jobless man is the devil's workshop. You understand? Because that is when you're jobless, that's when you start having such thoughts. You start thinking of which gear I want to try this one. You understand? So I feel like joblessness first. You understand? Then everybody should build on their self-control. You understand? Work on being rejected after you're not forced to spend, bro. You understand? But I'm talking as myself. You understand? If I'm doing something, if I'm doing something for somebody, I've maybe probably not had anything to do with. You understand? In return, I know what I'm looking for. You understand? We are adults. You understand? We are both adults. You know what you want. You understand? I know what I want. You understand? So I just feel like if probably I do my part and I'll cut you up. I'll just, you understand? If you understand, if everything lies on that sex and I did not get it, I don't have any reason. There are millions of thousands. That money you spent in pleasing that person, you understand? You can actually spend it in anybody and get what you want. You understand? So it's just self work on yourself.
All right, thank you.
So
Um, what I'll have to say is this: sexual assault is bad. Sexual assault should be one of the crimes the Nigerian police and the Nigerian force should work on. Yeah, there should not be room for sexual assault. And any lady who is being assaulted, or any man who is being assaulted sexually should call out the person that did it, and the person should face punishment. And any lady who accuse any man wrongly for sexual assault,
they should do a punishment.
the lady should also face punishment.
Yes.
Thank you so much for watching this video. Follow us up for more videos like this. Coded Vibe channel.
Yeah.
Thank you.